Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally working on a look that is using the Smoke&Mirrors Mercury palette. I found this at Five Below for $5. This is where I found all my Smoke&Mirrors makeup, and the palettes are always pretty awesome for $5. And by the way, this is a Huda Beauty Retrograde Dupe, a palette dupe. I don't mean like swatches, exact palette layout or anything like that, but it totally gives off those vibes, and you could totally dupe some looks using this palette versus the Retrograde and save some coins while you're at it. So I prime with Bleed Beauty eyeshadow primer, and I'm using Hard Candy Marilyn Monroe loose powder under the eye to catch fallout. And we're going to be using the Smoke&Mirrors Mercury eyeshadow palette. I'm taking Fancy, which is a minty blue, and I'm going to be placing that in my crease. I'm using this as my transition shade. This is a really pretty, bold, dramatic, colorful look. I love it. And there is one thing I hate about this look though. There is a shade in this palette that is extremely hard to work with, and I use it in the next couple tutorials you're going to see, and that's Mystery. This shade is one of those eyeshadows. It's a dark plum shade. It's matte. But this shade does not play well with others. It does not get along with them. It doesn't want to mesh together. It doesn't want to blend. As you can see on this outer corner here, it just is patchy. And like I said, it does not blend. I am putting this in my outer corner. Like, I can get it to blend a little bit, but it's not where it needs to be, and it's so patchy. So, in the next tutorial, you'll see that I kind of trick it into working, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. Oh, this is e.l.f.'s white concealer, and I'm going to use that to cut the crease. I'm only going about halfway in with this as well, so I'm doing a half cut crease, and mostly I want the eyeshadows to have something to stick to, and it's not going to be a super defined cut crease. So I'm taking Chill from the palette, and it's this beautiful metallic teal shade. Very beautiful, super pigmented, and there is a bit of fallout with some of these shades, but none of that bothers me. For $5 and the quality of most of the shades in these palettes, you cannot really complain that much, I feel. It was $5 and you get a high-end dupe of a palette. And I'm just going to place that halfway onto the lid, and I'm going to bring that across the crease, meeting the dark plum, and leaving the center of the lid blank for Bay. And it is a shimmery purple, and it's a brighter grape-like purple versus that plummy shade, and I'm placing that in the center of the lid, and we're going to blend that shade in with Mystery as well as Chill, and I'm just going to work on blending those. And I love me a beautiful blurple look, and this is totally it. And that's like where blue meets purple, and they just marry in a perfect harmony of beautifulness. So I'm going to continue to work on the outer corner, and I continue to show close-ups of how this plummy shade just will not work. And I try and try and try, and I just build it up, and in the end I still ended up with one outer corner being darker than the other and one being patchier than the other. So you're going to see me go back and forth and blend, add shade back, blend more, mesh the rest of the shades together, which all blend really nicely together, by the way. And then I'm going to be taking Lovely, and I'm going to use that as the brow bone highlight. It's just a matte skin tone shade. I'm going to use that under the brow, and I'm going to use that to blend down everything and mesh the transition crease shades with the brow bone highlight, and they can have a seamless blend and just blow out into one another, and it just looks really nice. And continuing to work on that outer corner, it's very frustrating because you can definitely tell the difference there. And some days I would be able to blame this on like maybe my eyes are watering or something. Usually my left eye is usually always watering, but that is not the case today. So I'm picking up Gleam, which is a bright pink shade, matte, and I'm going to apply that on the lower lash line and really work that into my lower lashes. I'm taking Love Spell. This is probably one of my favorite steps in this look, and it's a shimmery lilac purple, and I spritz my brush with Hard Candy setting spray as well after I pick the shadow up, not to ruin my shadow, and I'm placing that in the inner corner. I love how colorful and bright this beautiful look is. I love everything about it, how it came out. This is a Hard Candy liquid eyeliner, and it is a glittery purple, but really these liners are not glittery at all. They're more metallic than glitter, and I think they'd be beautiful if they were glitter, but they're totally not. And I'm just doing a wing with this, and I'm using Ioni's Natural Cateye Lite lashes with the AOA Studio Lash Adhesive, and they give me a bit of trouble, but I do get them on. And I love these lashes. Ioni lashes are amazing from Dollar Tree. If you've never used them or tried them and you can find them, definitely do pick them up. Now I'm taking an eyelash curler to mesh my real lashes with the false lashes, and then I'm going to tight line with LaColors gel liner in Midnight Black, and I'm leaving the lower waterline open so I can use a bright blue. And this is LaColors Lift and Define Mascara. And from AOA Studio, I'm using this neon gel liner, and the name of this will be in the description box below. And I'm just going to build this up in my waterline. And I did a rave review about these, and while they are still very pigmented and nice, they are starting to dry out, which is a bit disappointing because I haven't had them that long. Now I'm going to be using the new e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip gloss that I got. New to me, by the way. This collection is not new. It's about a year old or so now, and it's in Strawberry Daiquiri, and it just looks like my LaColors Heavenly lip gloss, and I love it. And I'm going to set my makeup with a Hard Candy Long Lasting setting spray, fan myself off, and yes, that's it. Here's our finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, found it helpful, and will try the look out for yourselves. Hopefully you guys have a better outer corner than me, but overall I do like how this look came out. So I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. Check the description box and the cards for additional links as well as a product list. And stay tuned for more tutorials using the Smoke&Mirrors Mercury eyeshadow palette. Thank you so much for watching.